Hello, welcome in. A dream is a wish your arse makes. Welcome in to twitch.tv/talking real. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm not talking about since 5 minutes ago. Talking about since the last stream. We've had a 8-day break, which is one of the longest breaks we've had in the last 4 years. Believe it or not. Happy International Maid Day, Lars. Happy Sphero claiming first and getting to choose the beer and stuff. Sphero, what you get a wheel spin for claiming wheel spin. You get a wheel spin for being first. Whoever claims first the most times in a stream week gets the first wheel spin of the stream. That's you. We only did one stream this week because I was too fucking knackered on Wednesday. I'm knackered today, but not to the extent I was on Wednesday. And you also have a wheel spin for cheering above current bits game. So there we go. We have not yet broke Bits Game territory, but when Bits Game gets to 200 bits, then any cheer, including sound alerts above 200 bits, will get you 2 wheel spins, and then for you know it fucking goes. Bits Game's still there. It's not a thing it used to be, but I think random sound alerts took over from Bits Game. I'm happy with that. Let's spin the wheels for Sphero.
You ain't winning.
How's everybody enjoying Maid Day? Hydrate, yes, the best. And how has everybody been? Well, thank you, Sanity, for contributing a total of 6,000 talking real P's to the Ranch of Rivershine stream challenge. When that gets to 100%, what is that? I've got that wrong horse overlay. Yeah, this is the one. We'll play that game. I don't know if this is symbolic of what's in the game, but it probably isn't. I don't know. We'll have to get to 100% to find out. I retweeted a cute picture of Mika and Rin on Twitter. That was the extent of my enjoyment. Very happy if you've enjoyed. Right, let's spin the wheel again. How many wheels? I can't remember. Have I only done one? Did I get 2 hydrates? All right, you got a hat. I'll just give you another spin. I've lost count already. I'm tired. An amiibo. You've got a hat and an amiibo. There you go. I have high hopes for a song in Cinderella. If not, we'll make up our own song, yeah? Make a deal. And thank you, James, for contributing 4 fans total to the Rinch of Ravershine Strim Challenge. And hi, Wrecker. What time do you call this? Been here for 2 minutes now. And thank you, Lars, for Ranch of Rivershine. We need to get another Talking Real Peas challenge, but for now, it is just Ranch of Rivershine because Cinderella is today. We can do it. Sphero, you get to pick the beer. So we've got, it's from M&S, but it's actually Brick Brewery, Peckham, strawberry and cucumber sour. Cucumber sour? What? What has Peckham become? We have Prairie Artisan Owls, Nerdy Dancing. This is from the US of A, DDR beer. And we have Northern Monk Apple Strudel with Custard Pale Ale. There you go. 3 weird beers today. What do we want? Sour cucumber is just water you get. Yes. Turkey hat and amiibo. Who would you love to bring you some tequila in a maid costume? Specifically a maid costume. Wait. This isn't a turkey. This is a pulse. Too slow. Where's the turkey? It won't be Christmas without the turkey. Welcome home, Master. In a maid costume. Welcome home, Master. Here is your tequila. Meow, meow. Bowser, yeah? Oh, God. All right, how... if you haven't told me how you've been, just say it. Just make up a lie. Make up... So what have you been doing that's been interesting? What beer are we picking then? Apple strudel and custard beer, because it sounds so yummy. Not as a beer. Maybe as a beer. That's the one I'm least intrigued about. But yeah, it says... A scrumptious apple strudel with custard-inspired pale ale with the classic flavours of lightly spiced apple and vanilla custard. Apple custard pastry, and it's written in like, the description is written in like 5 fonts, so it must be good. You've done something with your hair. I've just combed it. Just combed it. Might have gone a bit funny at the front since then, but no. Just giving it a comb. Nothing too fancy, you know. No need to get the brush out. It was just a comb. Bowser's all dressed up. Yeah, Bowser wants to go to the ball. Oh, it smells very sweet.
Bowser, welcome home, Master. Here's some tequila for you. Not like I'm doing this because you're stronger or anything.
Thank you, Saphiro. We haven't even started the game yet. I was like, this does smell very custardy. It smells so sweet, but no. Oh, it's kind of, it's sweet like custard, but it's got a sort of, the top note is bland, almost like mineral water, and then it gets to a custardy zing. I'm sure it'll taste of fucking nothing after I've had the tequila. Let's get on to that. Thank you for the clips, by the way. All right, let's do the tequila. This is Sierra Tequila. This was from, so I said 2020. Me and Katie were having a joint birthday party on Zoom or one of those things, FaceTime or Facebook or something. And there was a ring on the doorbell and someone had a bag and they're like, oh, delivery. Like, I think you got the wrong address. And they're like, it's a bottle of booze. I'm like, oh, no, oh, wait. It was Stina and some others sorted out a bottle of tequila to get delivered to us. And like, proper stelling it, because like almost 3.5 years later, still got some. Got put that tequila almost killed me. That was when I said it was good. I think I hadn't put a limit or a cooldown on shots redemptions, and they were something like 1,000 talking real P's, and I did a 12-hour stream on my own where I was drinking tequila for every shot. So yeah, cheers. I held it in my mouth so that Bowser could serve it to me. Add quote. Ooh. Let's have some water. I'm not even making it up. I really don't like that shit anymore. I thought you were making out with him. You wish. Thank you, Rekka. Hydration hero. And Sphero, for cheering More Than Bits game, again, you get a wheel spin.
You ain't winning if you ain't spinning.
Ugh. We ready for Cinderella? No, we're ready for a random sound alert. First sound alert of the night, I believe. I went to the wrong area for sound alerts. Random sound.
Let's go! Shot, 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 shots. Everybody! Shot, 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 shots. Everybody! Yeah.
I will have the quote for you, Saphiro, and for myself. Clip me out of context. Let's add quote. Is that really loud? It's loud here as well. There. Is it louder than usual? All right, what shot do you want? But I have been cursed before the game has even started. I've been cursed. Which shot would you like? We've got a selection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tequila is not an option, by the way. We have Malibu, Ballycastle chocolate cream liqueur, the Infusionists Gold Flake pomegranate and cranberry gin liqueur, or Gin Emporium's retro gin liqueur. There are 3 varieties of that one. And we've only tried two of the 3. Bring out the gold flakes. Oh, Christmas is almost over. Christmases are coming, and the turkey's twat. I don't know. I'm still quite tired. A dream is a wish your ass makes. Only the best of the best for Cinderella. Yeah, this is gold. This shot's worth more than Phoenix Games as a company in its heyday. Cheers. Oh, that's been roasting on the window ledge for ages. Thank you, you're on the ball there, Raka. I like it. When Cinderella? Never. I'm going to do something that the partners do. I'm like, we want 20 subs. We're not going to play the game until we get to 20 subs. I'm going to sit here promoting energy drinks. I haven't got any energy drinks here, so just pretend that I'm sitting here promoting energy drink. This water's an energy drink. 0 sugar. It's got protein in it. It's great, and I'm not just saying that because they're paying me $1,000 and they're giving it me for free. Use my code to get 5% off, only in the US. Come on, 20 subs before we start playing the game. Welcome in, come on. If you're already a subscriber, you can update your sub to tier 3, and you can gift a few. Come on. I know you got bank accounts, don't be stingy. There you go. Just clip that, and we'll have that as a channel trailer. We'll have channel trailers of me just saying that. When people come in and see me for the first time, they'll think, fucking hell, it's horrible. Why has he got anyone watching him? And they'll be correct. How about when you reach 20 bits? Oh, show me the bits. Come on. Place the bits in my hand, Dance. You're here to dance. I'm here to earn M-O-N-E-Y money.
M-O-N-E-Y money.
You think I sat down on this chair to play? Oh, pass us the bits. Pass us the bits.
Give us your peas, give us your spence, give us fucking Cinderella.
Good point. Come on.
M-O-N-E-Y money.
100. Thank you, Dance. Thank you, Emily. And now, I think we've been paid enough to start. 0 subs, but we've got to build it up. Next time we'll do 1 sub, or 130 bits. All right, let's go over here. We're going to see the PlayStation 2 starting. Hopefully, we don't get a signal. Boo. Is anybody old enough to have seen a PlayStation 2 in real life? That's a tweet I saw this week. The turkey's looking into my soul. You haven't. Yeah, typical interaction bait tweet, yeah. Cling, cling, cling. I think that's loud. I'm old enough to play. I mean, you could play Atari today. But the Atari collection on the Switch as well. Well, it's a familiar title screen, isn't it? It's loud, but I think it's meant to be that way. Well, we're going to be watching a cartoon, aren't we? So, first things first, that is the bad CG, cursed CG in the box. And as you can see from the game, it's very much in the art style of Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys. Looks unsurprisingly awful. The sea creatures are always there. It's good that I've got copies of the sea creatures from the 1998 or 1999 Czech CD-ROM that I managed to find online. So I've got all the assets from the original Polish Snow White. Is this? I guess this is it, the film. Okay. Good old Commodore 64 days. Used to break joysticks by
The
wagging.
beautiful butterfly still tells us more wonderful stories. Sometimes it's the story about the cat that used to smoke a pipe, or about how a prince was turned into a frog. All sorts of stories. You don't believe me? I'm not lying.
I'm
That
not
is what I
lying.
whispered today in my ear. Everyone should listen, even those who doubt. Somewhere in the world there is a country, and in that country there is a city, Rushton. People are always in a hurry, and they are very busy, like hard-working bees. And when sport competitions are on, everybody goes to watch them.
Some sweet
Cars race
CG.
along the streets and planes fly
Rushton.
through the blue sky. The city
Somewhere
buzzes
there is a
just
country.
as a beehive. Not long ago, in the suburbs of Rushton, lived a good-natured widower with his child, a beautiful young girl. One day he got married, and that is when the trouble started. His new wife was a very haughty woman, and she was lazy and selfish. She had 2 daughters of her own, and they were both very plain.
Both very plain.
and wore gaudy makeup on their faces. They were quite horrible. The young girl
Hey,
was
that's
much prettier
Pippi and
cleverer than her stepsisters.
Tina.
This
Tina
made
and
the stepmother hate her with all her heart.
BB and
For
Tina.
punishment, she kept the young girl busy by giving her lots of work to do in the house. Soon,
He got married,
poor
that's where
young
the
girl
trouble
was
started.
covered in dirt and
That's on
grime
his gravestone.
because she never had any spare time to wash her face or even take a bath during the day. That was why they called her Cinderella, because her face was covered in soot from the cold.
Could they not
cinders in
draw the soot on?
One beautiful hot day, there was a loud din in the street outside. It was the prince's messenger who had come to announce to the whole city some
It's a
wonderful
waste of
news.
3D modelling, isn't it?
Listen.
Alright, pipe it down.
Prince Rushton invites all citizens to attend a royal ball tonight.
Cinderella's household almost boiled over from the preparations for the ball. The Vane sisters bustled about like crazy. They tried on dresses, curled their hair, covered the spots with powder, but for all that, they still looked like frights in dresses. Poor Cinderella spent the whole day running back and forth, waiting on the conceited girls. And when evening came,
We have
the
2 frames of
stepmother
animation.
and
I,
the
I,
daughters
I
climbed into
think
the
this
higher
was a
car and
different
went to the prince's
company
castle,
that did these
leaving at
ones to
home an
the
unhappy
not
and
Dingo
exhausted
Pictures.
Cinderella, all alone. Then, suddenly, a distinguished lady appeared before
Don't tell me you
Cinderella.
don't have balls in
She had
Vienna.
a gentle, beautiful face and charming smile. It was her wonderful
Well, suck a lot
fairy
was peak.
godmother, Angela. I know what you want, my dear child. You would like to go to the ball tonight at the castle, but I don't have a nice dress, cried Cinderella. Go to the garden
Yeah, you do have
and
balls,
get
see?
me the biggest pumpkin.
Old-fashioned
Cinderella
city.
went straight outside and chose the biggest pumpkin in the garden.
Oh, yes.
The godmother used her magic wand and turned the pumpkin into a smart carriage, and then used it again to
Do you
turn
reckon the
Cinderella's
backgrounds in the
dirty
3D
old
models
clothes
were for something
into an
else?
elegant ball gown.
I don't know. Angel,
Remember
maybe?
to come back
Angel,
home before midnight.
fairy,
When
angel.
the clock strikes midnight, all of my magic will disappear. Cinderella climbed into the elegant carriage, and moments later arrived at the palace door.
She just French kissed the fairy.
She walked timidly up the huge stairs and stepped into the bright ballroom. All the guests immediately turned and looked at her, charmed by her
What the
beauty.
fuck?
Cinderella
Fucking.
flew
What's the
through
80s club that they used to have called? Come on, give us a song.
Who are you, beautiful young lady? I cannot tell you just yet, she replied.
I cannot tell you just
scarcely
yet.
believing the prince was talking to her. Suddenly, the clock started to chime the midnight hour. Cinderella, remembering the fairy godmother's warning, wrenched herself from the prince's arms and flew from the castle, leaving one golden slipper on the stairs as she ran.
The prince, who was very sad because his new love had disappeared, found the slipper on the stairs. The next morning, the sound of royal trumpets woke the whole city as the prince set out on his
Hope you got a
search
drink,
for the
Greca.
mysterious beauty. His messenger knocked on all the doors of the city and said to the women inside,
Why has he got a
morning,
backwards,
madam.
now sideways
"Could you try
baseball
on
cap?
this gold slipper?"
Now backwards again.
Unfortunately, the gold slipper was either too
It's been sent
large, or
by
too
royalty.
small, or too narrow, or too broad for any of the women's feet.
Show us the feet, you
That
cowards.
evening, the exhausted messenger knocked at the door where Cinderella lived. Does any young young ladies live here? Of course, the big fat feet of the two stepdaughters did not fit the golden slipper. Are these all of your daughters, madam? Everyone was amazed when it fitted her foot perfectly. At that same moment,
They seem to have
Cinderella
skipped a bit.
magically turned back into the
Big
princess.
fat feet.
And the happy prince immediately asked her to marry him. Less than 3 weeks later, a great wedding was held in
It's
the
almost the
castle,
end.
and the whole of Rushton threw a gigantic party. The streets suddenly became empty. The people stopped being in a hurry, and the skyscrapers seemed to smile in the sun.
No song. Not even any bongos. Well, that's what should we do for fun now? We'll be watching that again later in the second hour. They skipped the bit where the terrible daughters cut off their toes and the shoe will fit. Well, most versions cut off that bit, but yeah. I would have liked to see that in Phoenix Games' style. Some of them are much shorter than that as well. I'm pretty sure Pinocchio was only like 4 minutes. We watched it tons of times. Who needs drugs when you have this? Alright, what are we going to do next? What's this one? There's probably options. Yeah. Put the music all the way up or down. Why are the volumes so specifically different? No song, 1 out of 10. Maybe it's just Pinocchio. We started with the best. Well, we started with the two with songs, Pinocchio and Snow White. Maybe none of the rest of them have songs. Okay. We are going to do some jigsaw puzzles. Wait, they all look very similar. They've got this and this. Why are those? They're all quite similar screens, really. Yeah, nothing can come close to Snow White. Just the surprise and the shock in general. There are tons more. We've got Peter Pan. We've got the King and the Lion. The Lion and the King, I think it's called. We've got hundreds and one Dalmatians. No, we've got, it's called Dalmatians 2, and then there's one called Dalmatians 3. The cheapest yeah. Whatever one they made first was slightly less cheap than the rest. This is a horrible puzzle. Oh god. I'm here all night. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Don't like the shape of these puzzle pieces. Very off-putting.
Like and subscribe.
Back to menu.
Back to menu. Back to menu. Back to menu.
Thank you, Joe, for liking and subscribing for 41 months. That is 3 years plus an extra wheel spin for a base subscription. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 wheel spins.
You ain't winning if you ain't spinning.
And your first wheel spin is a shot.
I don't fucking believe this. Can everyone start doing shots, 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 shots?
I can't believe it's been 41 years.
You ain't winning if you ain't spinning.
Hat, change the hat.
You ain't winning if you ain't spinning.
Give us an amiibo.
You ain't winning if you ain't spinning.
And last but not least,
You ain't winning
and
if you
last
ain't
but not
spinning.
least, and last but
You
not
ain't winning
least,
if you ain't spinning.
I'll have a bit of water. Yeah, it was an anticlimax, wasn't it? The premium puzzle content. Was the movie any good? Of course it fucking wasn't. But Goldbears, stick around, we'll be watching it again in a bit. As we do, we watch them at least 3 times on these streams. Except for Hercules, which was over an hour long for some reason. There wasn't much funny about it. That's the problem. It was... I don't know. It was probably slightly better than Camelot. But Camelot was the worst one. The timer. Don't have the cream egg shot, but oh no, I do. I get it out of the fridge at the start of the stream. It's not cream egg, by the way. It's chocolate creme, flavour country cream. I'll have this, unless you really want Malibu instead. Actually, I should shake it and rotate it. Undertale cap, okay. Red bar at the bottom was filling up, they went boo, but the puzzle's still going. They couldn't even implement a timer properly. Back the red bar. Cheers. Oh! Sweaty knees. Look! Sweaty knees. If you've not been around here for a few years, you're probably wondering why I'm pointing that out. But it's a feature in the summer. You got an amiibo as well. That shot is too nice for this channel. Okay. Give me a hat. An Undertale hat. There we go. Love it. Which amiibo we got? Weird flex, but okay. Shall we go back to the puzzle? Shall we go back to the puzzle? I don't care if I've already failed. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't continue.
Back, 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 back to menu, back, 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 back to menu, next, back to menu, next, back to menu, next, back to menu, 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 next.
Amiibo most likely to be an ugly sister. It's... I'm gonna fail again. Waluigi is most likely to be... DJ Damien song incoming, no. Waluigi is most likely to be an ugly sister. It's not Poochie. Remix. Why is there a back and a back to menu?
Back to menu, back, previous, back, back to menu, next.
See, I've got this arrow, I've got it in Discord as an emote. kids screaming outside.
Back to menu.
What the fuck, what? Oh, it's just kids playing outside. Loud, annoying. Children. Screaming because you're playing this game. Yeah, it's all to do with me. For a second I thought it was coming from the game. You gotta clip it. You probably saw what you're streaming. Yeah, it's gotta be our fault. There's no reason to scream like that unless you're watching this. Imagine if the game just had jump scares. Like that. Might have to close the window. Not a good look to have screaming children in the background of your Twitch stream.
M-O-N-E-Y, money.
Hurry, time is running out. Try not to miss any pieces.
Fuck you. Now I'm turning donkey. I can't keep an eye on chat with all this action in the game. Hey Gund, how is it gwaning? Happy Friday. Is this your first Phoenix game stream that you've seen or not? I think it's my first. You would know if it wasn't. Trust me. What? I didn't mean to put that there. How do I move it? Oh, I ran out of time. Alright, I'm going to close the window because they're distracting me and annoying. Alright. Maybe you won't hear any screams anymore. Sound of the Ugly Sisters' toes coming off. There was a distinct lack of toes in this.
Back to menu. Back
Right,
to
let's do something else. Tell you what, for the people that have just come in, let's watch the cartoon again. Now we know what to and what not to expect. Let's watch the cartoon. So Gund, Golbez, and anyone that wasn't here 5 to 10 minutes ago. Here is Phoenix Games' take on the classic tale Cinderella.
Listen, the beautiful butterfly still tells us more wonderful stories. Sometimes it's a story about the cat that used to smoke a pipe, or about how a prince was turned into a frog. All sorts of stories.
You missed it too.
You don't believe me? I'm not lying. That is what it whispered to me in my ear.
I think they just reused some assets. I reckon this was made for something else.
In the world, there is a country. And in that country, there is a city, Rushton. People are always in a hurry, and they are very busy, like hard-working bees.
That's a
and
marathon.
When sport competitions are on, everybody goes to watch them. Cars race along the streets and planes fly through the blue sky.
The cars weren't
the city
moving.
Buzzes just as a beehive. Not long ago, in the suburbs of Rushton, lived a good-natured widower with his child, a beautiful young girl. One day he got married, and that is when the trouble started. His new wife was a very...
They've updated it a bit, Golbez. Move with the times, Grandad.
She had 2 daughters of her own, and they were both very plain. And
Rushton is nothing to do with it. They're just padding the first minute.
The young girl was much prettier and cleverer than her stepsisters. This made the stepmother hate her with all her heart. For punishment, she kept the young girl busy by giving her lots of work to do in the house. Soon, the poor young girl was covered in dirt and grime because she never had any spare time to wash her face or even take a bath during the day. That was why they called her Cinderella.
They could have at least tried to make her look
Her face was
dirty.
covered in soot from the cold cinders in the fireplace. One beautiful hot day,
Yeah, we've said it looks
there
like
was a
BB and
loud
Tina,
din in the
Pippi
street
Longstock
outside.
is now Raggedy Ann.
It was the prince's messenger who had come to announce to the whole city some wonderful news. Listen.
This prick.
Prince Rushton invites all citizens to attend a royal ball tonight. Cinderella's household almost boiled over from the preparations for the ball. The Vane sisters bustled about like crazy. They tried on dresses, curled their hair, covered the spots with powder, but for all that, they still looked like frights in dresses. Poor Cinderella spent the whole day running back and forth waiting on the conceited girls. And when evening came, the stepmother and her daughters climbed into the hire car and went to the prince's castle, leaving at home an unhappy and exhausted Cinderella, all alone. Then, suddenly, a distinguished lady appeared before Cinderella. She had a
Wanna
gentle,
see a royal ball?
beautiful
Go on
face
then. Thank
and
you.
charming smile. It was her wonderful fairy godmother, Angela. I know what you want, my dear child. You would like to go to the ball tonight at the castle, but I don't have a nice dress, cried Cinderella. Go to the garden and get me the biggest pumpkin. Cinderella went straight outside and chose the biggest pumpkin in the garden. The godmother used her magic wand and turned the pumpkin into a smart carriage, and then used it again to turn Cinderella's dirty old clothes into an elegant ball gown.
Elegant ball
Remember
bag.
to come back home before midnight. When the clock strikes midnight, all of my magic will disappear. Cinderella climbed into the elegant carriage, and moments later arrived
Who's
at
driving?
the palace doors. She walked timidly up the huge stairs
Mummy
and
Angela.
stepped into the bright ballroom. All the guests immediately turned and looked at her, charmed by her beauty.
What is that? Was the 80s
Cinderella
club thing
flourished
called?
from delight.
The 80s, there was 70s with flares. What was the 80s one? Bitch is breaking the law.
Who are you, beautiful young
Elegant
lady?
carriage, the carriage,
I
a
can't
fucking
just
car.
yet, she replied, scarcely believing the prince was talking to her. Suddenly, the clock started to chime the midnight hour. Cinderella, remembering the fairy godmother's
Reflex,
warning,
that's it.
wrenched herself from the
That's
prince's
reflex.
arms and flew from
Looks
the castle.
more like the TV
leaving
test
a
card
long
though,
golden
the floor.
slipper on the stairs as she ran. The prince, who was very sad because his new love had disappeared, found the slipper on the stairs. The next morning, the sound of royal trumpets woke the whole city as the prince set out on his search for the mysterious beauty. His messenger knocked on all the doors of the city and said to the women inside,
This character gets
Oi,
almost the
fucko.
most screen time. In it, Truff.
"Good morning, madam. Could you try on this gold slipper?" Unfortunately, the gold slipper was either too large or too small, or
Oi,
too narrow,
fucko.
In it, Truff.
or too broad for any of the women's feet. That evening, the exhausted messenger knocked at the door.
Yeah,
where
the
Cinderella
sisters.
lived.
No one's a character. Even Cinderella's not really a proper
Oi,
character.
fucko.
In it, Truff.
Does any young young ladies live here? Of course, the big fat feet of the two stepdaughters did not fit the golden slipper. Are these all of your daughters, madam? Everyone was amazed when it fitted her foot perfectly.
They skipped over a
At
bit
that
where she
same
was
moment,
saying,
Cinderella
"No,
magically
I don't have any
turned
more."
back into the princess, and the happy prince immediately asked her to marry him. Less than 3 weeks later, a great wedding was held in the castle.
That doesn't
and
look
the
like a
whole of
great
Rushden
wedding.
threw a gigantic party. The streets suddenly became empty. The people stopped being in a hurry, and the skyscrapers seemed to smile in the sun.
Imagine, here's the scene, right? It's Christmas Day. You're 8, 9, 10 years old. You open your Christmas present and it's Cinderella on the PS2. Someone, a relative maybe that doesn't know better, has seen this in the shop and think, oh, they've made Disney have made a game of Cinderella, wrapped it up, give it to you, and that's what you've got. Barely any gameplay. Sorry if you're here for gameplay. Got an hour and 20 minutes to go, and I've got some colouring pictures and some matching card things to do. But that definitely happened. I remember seeing Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys and other Phoenix games in spinning things in off licenses and stuff. So very last minute present $9.99 sticker type things. Maybe it was only bought ironically by 30 something. No, nowadays, yes, but back in the day. Doesn't even give us a reason to hate the sisters or the stepmother, did they? There's no story. Yeah. Write a letter to him. Write a letter to him, Goldbears. We need to slow it down. We need to take the story bit by bit. We don't need to I'm drunk. I'm fucking drunk. That's what the 4 shots would do. Pretty sure the butterfly at the start was the same as Snow White. I almost grabbed the bottle of Ballycastle there. Thank you, Lars. They've got fat feet. That's why they're evil. I've got wide feet. Does that make me a ugly stepsister? You've only been going 50 minutes. How do you have 4 shots already? One of them was before we started. Sphero is the answer, and 2. There was a lucky wheel spin and a lucky random sound alert. Big fat feet, big fat feet. Persona, yes. This is the new Persona game. This is the best Persona game on the PlayStation 2. I'll have you know. Goldbears. I heard that the people of Rushden stopped rushing after the wedding for some reason. So there's a conclusion to intro, but it doesn't. That intro was clearly made for some other project or stolen, because it showed it. There was no need to set it in a modern New York style city, and there was the people rushing. It was clearly a fucking marathon, and they were talking about cars and planes going everywhere. Didn't show any cars moving or any planes at all. But yeah, I want to delve deeper into, like we delved deeper into Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys and found out its origins and the original Polish version and the lyrics of what became Jealous and stuff. I'm going to find out where this all came from as well. Maybe go back to the original Czech CD-ROM from the 90s, if one exists. They repurposed that shit and slapped Cinderella on it, yeah. Surely if they had modern technology, CCTV would have worked better than in a shoe on every person individually, innit? Right, let's do this. The starfish is scratching its top point, so it must be a puzzle. Ever been to Rushden? Seems like to be about an hour by car south of Manchester. Prince Harry, yeah. I want to marry Harry. Oh god, it's a moving one. Oh, last time I didn't manage to do any of these. I mean, this is just not fun. At least it's not an actual sliding block puzzle.
M-O-N-E-Y, money.
You can do it.
Try not to miss any, yeah? Do we want the music from this, or should we put on 2DX music like we normally do? Wait, that's not supposed to be there. I mean, this is, as gameplay goes, this is probably the best thing in this package. What is that? That is a photo. It looks like a gorilla. Was this originally a King Kong thing, maybe? Could we do like a CSI type enhanced photo on these to see what they are? 2DX, please. Alright, after this, whatever this is, we will put on some IIDX. Zoom enhance. Yeah. Just like real life. Actually made me jump. Jump Hatchley. Thank you. Well done. Surely that fart was also from the kid. The kid's outside. I don't know if they're still there, but I've closed my window. Because they're being loud mumbleclots. Well done! Can't believe we've never had that as a sound alert. Didn't know it was going to be fight. Could have been any. It could have been fucking shots again. Imagine. All right, let's go.
Back to menu.
What are you talking about, Sphero? 3 minutes. No, I will change the sound level. So I turn the music off and we'll play 2DX. There. And we'll play some... I'll just put 2DX on shuffle. Could get us muted, could not. We don't know. Let's play. Too loud or what? Yeah, probably a bit too loud. Cinderella speedrunner. Let's do it. How's the sound? Is this too loud? No, we changed language in the second hour. Oh no, I'm not doing this one. The contrast, yeah. Good. If it's a contrast, it means it's good. It's the game's shite. Yeah, this music isn't the game music. Don't know if you noticed that, Wrecker. I'm going to do it. I am utterly confident. You really thought this was from the game? There.
Well,
Did it in under 2 minutes. Challenge smashed. Sub 2 minutes next. Yeah? What's your next challenge? And what do I get if I succeed? A shot?
Next.
This one's got fewer pieces. Sub 130 for a shot. I don't want a shot. You're fine. Nice, by the way. The game is not literally just puzzles. Did you not see the cartoon? Everyone's confused by that in the first Phoenix game stream. Yet, people keep giving their Talking Real Peas to play another one. I'm not going to do this sub 1 minute 30. You high if you think I'm going to do this sub 1 minute 30. Hey Varia, Bunny, how's it going?
Nice.
Sub 130 for a shot.
I thought that didn't play. Why did it take so long? Everything's cursed tonight. It waited until it had gone past 1:30 just to troll me. Everyone's here to troll tonight. Having lunch at work. Yay lunch, boo work. Hope you've had a decent week. Wait. What the hell is going on down here? Well done! 2 minutes 16. Streamlabs lives in Lazy Town, not Rushden, yeah. Cinderella's fucking awful for here. Like you needed telling that. Phoenix Games replacement for LJN of the... I don't know about LJN, should I? These games were only released in Europe, I believe. It's bad. It's very bad. There wasn't a song, which is what most of us hope for.
Back to menu.
Hair's figured. Well, barely any of them have had a song in. The last one that had any form of a song in was Animal Soccer World. And I'm not talking about the bongo track. Let's do it. Sub 1 minute 30. We can do it. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Oh, what? Oh shit, this should be up here. That's it, yeah? No, wait.
Well,
Fucking with a second to spare. Challenge smashed. What's the next challenge? The next puzzle you do, I donate 200 bits. I'm having to read them out now because Streamlabs is too slow. Minus the amount of seconds it takes to complete. Ah, I get what you... Game came out the same year as Mother 3 and Twilight Princess. Mother 3 is a very good game. Waiting for Stell's cheer to come up. Alright, let's do it. We're aiming for under 2 minutes in the next one. Oh shit, this one moves more. No! Yeah, this is going to take me over 2 minutes. It's not staying put.
believe this.
What?
Can everyone start doing shots?
Sphero, what shot would you like? Yeah, 3 shots absolutely do count. Oh! I'm gonna, wait, I'm gonna pause this. 2 shots. Alright, I'm gonna refresh Streamlabs. Streamlabs alerts. Refresh cache a current page.
Like and subscribe.
Okay. This is a testicle. Right, what we've got not absinthe, tequila, thank you, Sphero, and what other shot do you want?
You ain't winning if you ain't spinning.
Paper full bar of gold, yeah. Liquid gold. And you've got an amiibo and gold flake. Alright, I'm gonna do gold flake first. Get myself in. Oh, I've got to suck the creamy shot out. Oh, they don't. Wasn't too good there. Oh, I've made a hazy shot. Look, this has got the toffee cream in it, or whatever it is. Chocolate. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked, mate. I'm done. I've made a fucking dirty shot. The cum. There you go. Remember when we used to just do pee streams back in the day? Now it's jizz streams. Thank you. Ugh. And a little bit of the tequila, the liquid gold. If you just tuned in and you're reading up in chat, I didn't actually drink jizz. That's only on OnlyFans, coming soon. That's my ad for the Talking Real OnlyFans. Amiibo would gladly have that shot. Here they are. Like it was going to be anyone else. It's Isabel. No, Isabel, I want the shot. No, Isabel's nicking the shot off me. Isabel, you're going to spill it all over the fucking keyboard. I don't want to have to buy another keyboard or clean tequila out of the keyboard. No, she wants it. She wants it. She wants it. Isabel, I'm stronger than... Oh, maybe I'm not strong. Yes, I am. Ugh, I should have let Isabel have it. And Isabel has now got tequila on her. Serves you right, Isabel. It's DJ break time. Grab a drink, stretch your legs, be right back. Throwing it at the same fucking food. Are we trying to say something? No.
There you go. Player 3. Alright.
What are you doing? Interview?
What's your name? Where do you come from and what do you do?
Hello, my name's Amy. I'm an housewife from Northampton. I don't know why the accent's gone like that for, but you know.
And does that keep you busy, being a housewife?
Oh yeah, but every day, think.
Well, let's hope you can get a nice cash prize to pay him off.
Thank you.
Just kidding, fucko.
When I was putting together to say a decade ago, I was sort of amazed that, oh no, we killed Venus. I think that was Venus. I think Venus killed Venus. I want to give her a gold star.
Gonna help you, Ashley. Rock it, rock it, rock it. Oh, this has got a steadier aim. Did you just cheer 666 bits again? Or is that... What happened? Reki. Go to bed. Go to bed. No waivers for it. So what I've done now with the shout-outs, if I do a shout-out to someone while on this scene or any other scene other than BRB, which is ones that it doesn't play a clip, because people don't like those. I do, other people don't. So, yeah. So rather than make people feel uneasy, I'll just turn that off for shout-outs in general.
The next puzzle you do, I will donate 200 bits minus the amount of seconds it takes to complete.
These are just taking a while to come up, aren't they? But yeah, but on the BRB, so it's still activated, so mods can play clips while I'm having a piss. And if I want to do shout outs like Severia, I can do that on that. I can still do shout outs, but it won't include a clip. So if you want to see the Sailor Moon Noises clip or Mystic Quest, you're going to have to wait until I'm not here. Yeah, but the thing is that it's a bit of an arse going through all your clips and deleting it, and it might be that you like your clips, but what I've seen, people like their clips but don't want, are embarrassed to have them played out of context on another channel, and while me and perhaps you fine with that, if it makes other people feel uneasy having their clips played to strangers like that, that's valid. So yeah, I've decided that rather than put anybody off chatting, that I would just only play clips for people that I know specifically don't mind or like clips. Like me, you can play clips for me. I don't care. You can play the most embarrassing clip of me out of context. To 1,000 people, I don't know. I love it, but other people, no. So yeah, that's we've still got Stell's challenge. I'm already 30 seconds in. Hashtag no context. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna owe you bits after this one, Stell. I'm a bit more drunk. You hate the wobble SFX. Wash your mouth out. How dare you say this about 2DX? New monthly sound alert. Yes. We haven't had a new monthly sound alert in ages. People, I think, are happy with the sound alerts we have. Yeah, I'm gonna owe Stell bits after this. No! I'm messing up royally. Oh, is that meant to be a dishwasher? That boom, in it goes. Well done.
Well done.
2 minutes 36.
Next,
Oh, what?
back to menu.
No, this one's going to make me feel fucking sick. I feel travel sick after 7 seconds. I'm going to have a seizure watching this one. But the whole video game's called Seizures should be banned. I think we found the source. Ban these evil games is what I say. Should we ban these games? Yes, we should ban these games. Ban these curse games. Varia has made a cover of... would you call it a cover? Or a spoof of Jealous? Called Curse Games. Yeah, I think I've peaked with these puzzles. It's on YouTube. Well done.
Well done.
Parody, that's what I want. Do I still have it set up on... I'll see it, I might have it. Oh, I've got it. Let's play it. A bit of a break from the rest of it.
This is my game, I'll play it now.
Extra cursed with all the overlays.
In 3 whole months. Copy and paste, rush through, you'll see. Only the lowest in quality. They are so cursed, cursed games. So very cursed,
Yeah, give us your emotes.
Games.
And fluff jam
It's
it.
a miracle they sold any copies at all. Troll everyone with stolen cover art. You can play them if you dare. They'll leave you crying, they're so bad. These games are cursed beyond repair. The lowest effort shovelware. They have so cursed, cursed games. So very cursed, cursed games. And when you play them, you'll feel insane. You can play them if you dare. They'll leave you crying, 'cause they're so bad. These games are cursed beyond repair. The lowest effort shovelware.
Musical bunny there. That was Vria. Round of applause. And thank you for the bit still, even though it hasn't shown up on Streamlabs yet, because Streamlabs is being a lazy boy. Yeah, I can't believe DJ Damien's not done a version of Jealous yet. We should duet some point, Vria. DJ Damien featuring the bunny, yeah? Alright, back to game. Game. It's a game. Let's do a song.
Next.
Not the Canadian national anthem. Ideas.txt. Enjoy the rest of your work. Bunny, go earn some carrots. Oh, this is trippy, this one. This image pre-solving looks like some... Yeah, this is some labyrinth shit. This is the worst one so far, I think. Alright, let's look at the banister rather than the character. I say putting this in the wrong place. Because there's a constant. Staircase behind. I'm broken. I didn't finish that sentence, I carried it on after a few seconds. Oh god. I'm ballsing this right up. Okay. We're getting there. No, 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 that will not do. More stairs going this direction, yeah. Buckingham. What, Fuckingham? Fuckingham Phallus. Is that not right? Oh, it is. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. We did it.
Next. Next.
Next puzzle. Alright. Oh, they're staying put. The two faces are very similar, but one moves more than the other. I mean, the finished picture is cursed enough. I don't think we need to try and make it more cursed. Oh, I fucked that one up. This one took longer than I thought it would. Try to create a homunculus. There, done
Well
it.
done. Next.
Oh no! This is the TV test card from a cursed alternate world. At least they're dancing to the music. Yeah, BPM similar. This is the music video. This is the 2DX music video. If you're just tuning in, someone slipped something into your drink. Phone the police. Shake that ass, Cinderella. My eyes actually fucking hurt here. Did she just say the word Cinderella? What's the song called? Maybe. It looks like Cinderella in Japanese. I'm just going to put it through Google Translate because I'm not 100% sure I'm drunk. Yes! It is. The song's called Cinderella. I didn't know that. It's from the latest 2DX. It's from 2DX 31. Wow. No way. I was like, mate, that does say I think that does say Cinderella. It's a sign, it fits with it and everything. Let's go back, let's play Cinderella again. This is the song from this game in lieu of there being a song from this game. There we go.
Well done. Next.
Oh, what? It goes black. It cannot be a coincidence. It's serendipity. When it's all black, the pieces are already in the right order. There, perfect. 100%. 45 seconds. How many bits is that? This is doing my nutting. They try and give you a new version of a headache each time.
Bids for completing in 223.
Why are they so late? Thank you again, Stel. Why is it? Oh! Right, I'm losing it. Oh, this is Cinderella's dress. It's funny how they found a new version of giving me a headache each puzzle. No. Okay.
Well done.
This one is genuinely difficult. This is actually that I'm on the verge of having fun. I must be drunk. Let's open another beer. This beer is strawberry and cucumber sour, refreshing and tart from Brick Brewery, Peckham Rye. Peckham Rye make fucking strawberry and cucumber sours for M&S now. Brewed by Brick, renowned for their zingy and fruity kettle sours. This light beer is flavoured with strawberry and cucumber to give a tart, refreshing taste. Peckham. Peckham does it. Peckham's Marks and Spencer's closed down in the 1990s, right? In the 20th century, last century, Marks and Spencer's in Peckham closed down, and they've never gotten a replacement. Became a fucking Peacocks and an Argos. Thank you for the quote, Joe. Oh, it spurts. Oh, it actually does taste like cucumber. That's not something I was expecting. I guess this is their version. This is Pimm's for sadomasochists. Oh, that's rotten. Tastes like a salmon and cucumber sandwich with like boiled sweets inside it. What's Peckham up to? Need to bed. Go to bed now. I've got a long day tomorrow as well, but I've got to wait at least half an hour to go to bed. Night, Lars. Thank you for being here. Go to bed. Sweet dreams. Oh, we've done them all.
Back to menu.
No.
Back.
Yeah, we've done the whole lot. Triple A.
Back to menu.
Colouring book. Hey, look at this. What does that say? Loddy. It's in the desert now. With grass. Give this man a platinum trophy for Cinderella. And you don't even get trophies because this is PS2. Piss Road. Why does this not have analog controls? I can't get in that helmet. That sounds dirty. Minigame was absolutely made as an afterthought of someone's lunch break via MS Paint. Yeah. Look, the slightest button press brings you like that. So you gotta, if you want to get, like colouring in this, and it makes an awful noise if you go on the lines. Blood Street.
Back to menu.
You can always change the cursor speed. Can you?
Back to menu.
Didn't PS2 have pressure sensitive buttons was introduced? No, PS2 had pressure sensitive buttons. But like they're gonna utilise that in Cinderella. The only game I remember using it to a worthy extent was Mad Maestro. Although racing games probably did, Gran Turismo, but Mad Maestro, a rhythm game where there were 3 separate. It was actually really difficult to get used to it. So you use the 4 buttons, but each of them had 3 levels of pressing. So So light press, medium press and strong press. And because there's not, you know, there aren't 3 levels these buttons go into. It's not like the some other controllers, like the N60, the GameCube controller. You can feel a definite second click with that. While playing a rhythm game, having to know what a light tap is, a medium tap and a strong tap was really difficult. It was playable, but after a lot of learning. Yeah, that's the sort of thing Hideo Kojima would have loved.
Back to the back.
It's not piss. It's earwax. Yeah. Perfect. On to the next one.
Next.
Done. Perfect. On to the next.
Next.
I'm waiting.
Back to the back. Previous.
Why is Streamlabs being so slow?
It's time to spin the wheel.
Yes, let's do it.
You ain't winning.
Thank you, Sphero.
Spinning.
Amiibo Show and Tell. By the way, the Amiibo Show and Tell stream, I will do it at some point. I just really didn't feel like I was able to
Back to menu.
this Wednesday. Pressure sensitive, yes. I'll lose my mind when the random D's nuts appears later. No, it's these buttons are pressure sensitive, or that they're at least 3 levels of pressure they recognise. Amiibo lives on Piss Road in Rushton. It's royalty, it's Cinderella. It's the Cinderella Amiibo. She lives in, well, she currently lives in Blood Road, but she's moving tomorrow to Piss Road. Games never tell me when it's tutorial time. It's a secret, that's why. Goo Ruston, by the way, appears to just be a random village in Northampton. Let's go there, next Talking Railcon. I'll be the guy with a baseball cap. Ow, I just scratched my fucking head doing that. In Zone the Enders, for example, one weapon would have a random scattering pattern, but if you press the button harder, the scattering would be more focused. Imagine if Hideo Kojima designed consoles, it would be full of shit like that, wouldn't it?
Back to the back.
Is it related to Rushden and Diamonds, the football club? Never heard of them. Are they better than Millwall? Northamptonshire, yes. That will be then, won't it? Look at this picture. He used to be in the conference. Went bust around the same time as Darlow. Kojima designed a console to be light and noise sensitive, and you have to soothe it to keep quiet during horror games. Our next stream is going to be a horror game, by the way, but like a cute horror game. Northampton is a imaginative county. There's both a village called Rushton and Rushton. Wow. I bet stuff gets sent to the wrong address all the time.
Next.
Not back to menu. Why cucumber and straw? Actually smells like actual strawberries. As in like canned strawberries in syrup. But the predominant flavour is cucumber. Sour cucumber. What? About to fight, yeah. About to put this is the new Matrix movie. This is a special preview. Let's just make it all green. It's the Matrix. And cucumber. It's a sour cucumber, not just it doesn't taste too vinegary though. I've not seen the latest Matrix movie. I was hyped from the trailer, but there's only one Matrix film that's good. So, and I've not seen that in what, 20 years? Actually, no. I think I saw it in 2009. The first time I saw the second and third ones. Big fan told me of the film of Matrix. Told me not to bother watching the other two, so I just didn't until a housemate was watching them. Ideas.txt, that honk honk. What honk honk? This. Stick it on ideas.txt. Can't get the honk when I want it. Right, there's something to clip. Silence to the X. If you've just tuned in, you've gone to the wrong channel. Clearly.
Back to menu.
This game make me want to time slip back to 2006 to stop the creators of Phoenix. Well, the guy in charge of Phoenix Games died a few years later, so maybe you already did that, but you did it at the wrong time.
Now I'm turning donkey.
Love it. Thank you, Emily. Miss Pinocchio. Wait, what is this one? Where's the matching pairs? No, I'm not doing the puzzles. Go fuck yourself.
Back to menu.
Where's matching pairs? Surely this one has matching pairs. It's this one. Oh, this is it. Easy. Speed running this fucker. They're all really similar pictures. This is difficult because they're all so similar. First try. That pop noise kind of satisfying. They stole it for Stardew Valley. Couldn't get through a stream without mentioning Stardew. By the way, I've played over 40 hours of Stardew since our first Stardew stream. This should be a special kind of hell for the person who made the sounds for this. Yeah. Go to hell. How did you enjoy Cinderella, by the way, Sanity? I believe some of your Talking Real P's were responsible for this. It really is, and I don't know. The first stream that I did of Stardew Valley, which I believe was less than a month ago, and I said, I've tried, I just can't get into this game. I should have just left it there. Because I'm too addicted now, to the detriment of playing anything else. And I had bloodshot eyes from looking at my Switch the other day. Money well spent. M-O-N-E-Y. It's just pictures of castles and buildings. Was very well made, this game. This is so bad, it looks like I made it. Hope you didn't. Because this would be quite an offensive stream for you if you did make this game. But to think people are still enjoying it in 2024.
Well done. Next.
We got to play the cartoon one more time before we finish, though. Oh, it's cars now. And trucks. They're all... Yes! Skilled 32 seconds.
Well done. Next.
That was lucky. That track sounds evil. Pretty much all 2DX songs are evil. It's amazing you saw the codes in the Matrix there. Yes. That's what happened.
Well done.
This is called the Detonator.
Next,
She's running, shoe, dancing, she running. It's music I heard back when I used to go to hardstyle festivals 12 years ago. You should go to a Jackazid gig. The detonator, that's what my wife calls me. Under a minute.
Well done.
We've done them all.
back to menu.
I'm not doing the jigsaw puzzles. Should we watch the film one more time? Grab some popcorn. I'm going to give you a minute to grab some popcorn before you get to see the film again. I'm actually getting quite accustomed to that sour cucumber flavour. Marks and Spencer's or Peckham, if you want someone from Peckham. Brick Brewery, if you want someone from Peckham to pretend they like your drinks on stream and try to shill them to people that couldn't care less for money, sponsor me, because this is a good beer, genuinely. Once you get past the gag reflex, it's rather pleasant if you're already drunk. Like and subscribe. Cucumber flavour, I'll pass. No, have it. Use my code in the bio, code in the description, code in... It's a code. D's nuts. You get 5% off your order. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. Yeah, you're gonna give you a minute before you get to see the long film. I'm waiting for this 2DX song to end. I don't want to cut it off 17 seconds early. And yeah, if like the last couple of times, if anyone wants copies of the 2DX songs that featured in the stream, incidentally, I can rah them up and yar them over to you. Alright, which one's the film? Totally legit, and thank you for the quote. 1147. Konami will sue.
Listen, the beautiful butterfly still tells us more wonderful stories.
That is a dinosaur.
It's a story about the cat that used to smoke a pipe.
Why is that to smoke a pipe?
About how a prince was turned into a frog. All sorts of stories. You don't believe me? I'm not lying. That is what it whispered today in my ear. Everyone should listen.
They really stole the background music from You Wouldn't Steal a Car.
Somewhere in the world, there is a country. And in that country,
this is a marathon.
Is a city.
Look at all the flags from different
People
countries.
Are always in a hurry, and they are very busy, like hard-working bees.
That's a very fast marathon.
Are on, everybody goes to watch them. Cars race along the streets and planes fly through the blue sky. The city buzzes just as a beehive. Not long ago, in the suburbs
this is
of Rushden,
all from something else, clearly. Whether it's something they made or something they nicked.
A beautiful young girl. One day, he got married. And that is when the trouble started.
There's no
His
subtitles, so we'll never know if
haughty
it's Rushden or Rushden.
And she was lazy and selfish. She had 2 daughters of her own. And they were both very plain and wore
They're not wearing any makeup
on their
faces in this.
They were quite horrible. The young girl was much prettier.
They're just doing their
and
nails.
cleverer
They're
than the
evil.
stepsisters. This made the
Vanity is
stepmother
one of the
hate her
deadly
with
sins.
all her heart. For punishment, she kept the young
Peeling
girl
potatoes
busy by
isn't.
giving her lots of work to do in the house. Soon, the poor young girl was covered in
Some guy
dirt
made it
and
for a
grime,
single use at a
because she
local
never had
event.
any spare time
Then
to wash
sued the
her
large
face
company that distributed
or
it when he
even
heard
take
it at the
bath
start of a
during the day.
DVD.
That was why they called her Cinderella.
Left one didn't even have any
because her
pants on. I
face
missed
was
it. We'll have
covered
to
in
watch it
soot
again.
from the cold cinders
Joking.
in the fireplace.
Maybe though. What do you reckon?
One beautiful hot day, there was a loud din in the street outside. It was the prince's messenger.
clearly
who had
didn't
come to
make
announce
this
to
for
the whole
this.
city some wonderful news.
I mean, this is low
Listen.
effort as possible.
Prince Rushton invites all citizens to attend a royal ball tonight.
I like how they continue to use a front cover of a game that doesn't remotely match the cartoon. Yes,
For the ball.
there was one
The
game
Bain
that did, and that was
sisters
the
bustled about
toys
like
room.
They tried on dresses, curled their hair, covered the spots with powder, but for all that, they still looked like frights in dresses. Poor Cinderella spent the whole day running back and forth, waiting on the conceited girls. And when evening came, the stepmother
have
and the
Northamptonshire
daughters climbed
accents.
into the hire car and went to the prince's castle, leaving at
How did
home
the
an
cucumber
unhappy
spill out my
and
eye?
exhausted Cinderella.
Cucumber
all
jumped out of it.
alone. Then, suddenly, a distinguished lady appeared before Cinderella. She had a gentle, beautiful
Think Cinderella's
face
wearing a
and
wig.
charming smile. It was her
Is she
wonderful
really the
fairy
plain
godmother,
stepsister?
Angela. I know what you want, my dear child. You would like to go to the ball tonight at the castle. But I don't have a nice dress, cried Cinderella. Go to the garden and get me the biggest pumpkin. Cinderella went straight outside and chose
Is
the
that even a
biggest
pumpkin?
in the garden. The godmother used her magic wand and turned the pumpkin into a smart carriage, and then used it again.
Why
to
did they
turn
kiss on the
Cinderella's
lips?
Dirty old clothes into an elegant ball
It's the
gown.
fairy godmother still single, asking for a friend.
Remember to come back home before midnight. When the clock strikes midnight, all of my magic will disappear.
Thank you.
Cinderella climbed
very
into
hilly.
the elegant carriage, and moments later arrived at the palace doors. She walked
animators didn't have access to the
huge
script.
stairs and stepped into the bright ballroom. All the guests
Hey, I know
immediately
this
turned
bit.
and looked at her, charmed by her beauty.
Let's play the 2DX song here.
Cinderella froze from delight.
Cinderella Angela fanfic.
Who are you, beautiful young lady? I cannot tell you just yet, she replied, scarcely believing the prince was talking to her. Suddenly, the clock started to chime the midnight hour.
Hey, I've got that on this
Cinderella,
beer.
remembering the fairy godmother's warning, wrenched herself from the prince's arms and flew from the castle, leaving one golden slipper on the stairs as she ran. The prince, who was very sad because his new love had disappeared, found the slipper on the stairs. The next morning, the sound of royal trumpets woke the whole city as the prince set out on his search for the mysterious back to menu.
Forget the prince
His
in
messenger knocked on all
dirty
the doors
purple
of the
hair.
city and said to the women inside,
Good morning, madam. Do you
"Could
have
try on this
feet?
gold slipper?" Unfortunately, the gold slipper was either too large, or too small, or too narrow, or too broad for any of the women's feet.
Oi, fucker!
In it, Truff.
The exhausted messenger knocked at the door.
Also, if royalty woke me up early, I'd be arrested for treason. The sound of trumpets woke the whole city.
Does any young lady,
Fucking dick of a prince waking everyone up so he could get laid.
Of course, the big fat
Jeff tried
feet
to
of
talk
the
about
two
our Lord and
stepdaughters
Saviour. No.
did not fit the golden slipper. Are these all of your daughters, madam? Everyone was amazed when it fitted her foot perfectly. At that same moment, Cinderella magically turned back into the princess, and the happy prince immediately asked her to marry him. Less than 3 weeks later, a great wedding was held in the castle, and the whole of Rushton threw a gigantic party.
It just
The
shows two
streets
people at the
suddenly
wedding.
became empty. The people stopped being in a hurry, and the skyscrapers seemed to smile in the sun.
The Book of Cinderella. Right, I think we've bled this game with every piece of hashtag content that it has, don't you think? I think that we've had about enough. Yeah, I reckon. Let's take the game up. We all bled. We all bled. I've taken the disc out and it's still running. The disc is out, but the game is still running. What happens if I load the film? The disc not in. Now I'm going to send the disc to you in the post, Emily. Will we be waiting forever? I think so. But should we see what I've got on my memory card? We've got a couple of minutes to spare. Let's see what's on my memory cards that are in. There's already a couple of discs on the Eurovision tree. All I've got I wanted a Palestinian flag for the Eurovision tree, but I don't have one. Could maybe draw one. The only thing that I can think of Swedish that I got is an empty bag of polybilar. If you send it to me, I can snap it for you. Oh God, bean jump scare. Oh, this is a good memory card. Oh, this must be Katie's memory card. Buzz, The Sims from 2008. Have we been through these before? I feel like I've seen it. Dragon Ball Z, 2008. I've never played a Family Guy game. Jaws is what makes me think of Katie. Yeah, it's proper fiasco, Sphero. Yeah, Buzz used to be a vibe. And yeah, we know about Bean. Alright, the second memory card I think is mine. Yeah, it's got good games on it, look. Yes. Outrun 2006, Disgaea. Metal Gear Solid 3. Virtua Fighter RPG. Metal Slug 3. Katamari Damacy. Street Fighter. The Getaway Black Monday. Metal Slug 4. Beautiful Joe 2. Capcom Fighting Evolution. Sega Superstars, that's the iToy game. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake vs. Monkey Data. It's a separate data file. Vice City. Technic Beat, great game. If you haven't played Technic Beat, try to pick it up. It's a really unique and fun PS2 rhythm game. San Andreas, Amplitude, Kingdom Hearts, a lot of Xenosaga, I see. Ark the Lad, SNES Station, I feel that was a less than a legit one. Lots of Xenosaga Episode 1. Suikoden 3. I feel there's going to be a few Suikoden 3s, yes. All of these are Suikoden 3. Frequency. And Disney's Skate. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. It's a Tony Hawk style game where you play as Simba. The cub Simba. On a skateboard. And it plays Smash Mouth music. Don't ask me why it existed. The early 2000s was something else. The Xeno bunnies are so cute. They barely feature in Xenosaga, but there is a Xenosaga spin-off called Xenosaga Freaks. There was a game called Xenosaga Freaks that had the bunny on the front of the box. Shame for that is for real. I miss the cute save pictures, yeah. Kids these days don't most people these days have never seen a PlayStation 2 in real life. Most people these days are not old enough to have seen a PlayStation 2 in real life. May her soul rest in peace. Alright, it's the end of the stream. You know what? thank you for being here, and thank you for contributing your hard-earned talking real peas to this disastrous, cursed Phoenix game. There will be another Phoenix game challenge in the future, no doubt. I'm just going to end the talking real peas challenge. It is markers complete, confirm, and it's gone. It's completed. Yay! On with the next. Please bury that. I'll bury it in the garden along with Snow White, Camelot, Pinocchio, Hercules, The Mouse Police, Animal Soccer World, and The Toys Room. Did I miss any? We've done that many of them. Unbelievable. I'm a sadomasochist, clearly. But yeah, thank you for being here. Talking Real is a variety stream. Dig Pinocchio and Animal Soccer World. All right, I've got Animal Soccer World here. This one here's Animal Soccer World. There. You can have it. With my pleasure. So yeah, we don't just play Cinderella, I'm afraid. If you're here for the Cinderella content, that is it. You'll have to rewatch the VOD, because that's it. There's no more Cinderella. The next stream is the next scheduled stream is next Wednesday, and we are going to be playing I've been sent this game by the devs to play on stream. Let's get the name right. Crow Country. It is a PS1 inspired horror game that is apparently very good. It's got some good reviews. It's got some mediocre reviews as well, but I've seen lots of good reviews retweeted by Neon Hive, the publishers. So yeah, if that sounds like your thing, or if it doesn't, be here Wednesday. And next Friday we are going to be playing Mario Kart 8, because Imp, who gifted the most subs last month, picked Mario Kart. They were going to pick Stardew until I pointed out that we were playing Stardew that very day, so it was a waste of your peas. So yeah, so let's roll the credits. It did feel like ages since our last stream. We haven't done credits in ages. Oh, Streamlabs is not going to play ball, is it? It hasn't even come back with Spheros. Does the alert test what there? Like and subscribe. Thank you for supporting twitch.tv/talkingreal. Thank you for the resubscription there, Joe. Thank you for the cheers, Sphero, Dance, Stell, Emily, and any sound alerts as well. And thank you, Joe and the bots, for the moderation. You'll play them in 20 minutes. Yeah, it'll fucking shit me up. We are going to raid. They've been live for a while, Salandrea. But they're playing Stardew. Let's go and see some Stardew. If you've not seen enough Stardew this week, now's the time. Here's a raid message. And here's another raid message. Whether you're a subscriber or not, you can copy the relevant one to you. Paste the first one back if you are a subscriber. And look at that. Magic. It's emotes. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Have an awesome weekend, whether you're watching the Eurovision, boycotting the Eurovision, or indifferent to the fact that it is Eurovision. Doctor Who is on in 2 hours. I will be in bed. It's going to be a rush this weekend. Hope you enjoy it anyway, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday at the very latest for our next stream, which is #ad, #sponsored, #go to bed, enjoy your night, and fuck off.